Angels Observant are a loyalist Space Marine chapter whose origins are found within the 14th founding. The birth of the Angels Observant came about when the High Lords of Terra found that even in the heart of a Chaos invasion, a lone beacon in the Segmentum Tempestus had stood strong against a tide of corruption and filth that had inserted itself within the planet. This world was Thaxkos. No matter the odds, the defences of this planet had always stayed as a bastion of the Emperor's light, gazing longingly into the shred of insanity that was the warp. The High Lords of Terra quickly assessed the current situation regarding the vast horde of vile corrupted beings aiming at burning the galaxy, and proclaimed the end of inquisitorial rule over the planet, and the beginning of a glorious rule by the noble Astartes. This of course was met with scorn by the Inquisition, and earned the Angels Observant the eye of the Inquisition for many years to come. Once arrived upon the surface of Thaxkos, the founding chapter master Lenderba of Cordatus erected a massive fortress covering half of the world. Cementing Astartes' control over the cosmos surrounding Thaxkos were also many orbital batteries set up by Lenderba in preparation for the inevitable chaos incursion that would prey upon the world. During their long stay, the Angels Observant had consistently honoured the Emperor in battle, often becoming so fanatical that they brand the name of their most recent fought battle onto their heads. This fanaticism and casually sustained fervour is a single factor in keeping the planet of Thaxkos out of the hands of the mutant, the heretic, and the corrupted. Thaxkos, being an inhospitable planet, produces some of the most hardy men to be made Astartes, even rivaling the Space Wolves in brute, unwavering tenacity. This reckless tenacity, however, has almost been a downfall of relations between recruiters and the aspirants who have not fully and completely seen the Emperor's true glory. The Angels Observant have a singular belief in the Emperor, revering him not as a man, but as an entity beyond reckoning, an omniscient being everywhere at once, and reflect at all times, often singing imperial hymns even in the most private of situations. Unlike most chapters, the Angels Observant are not a Codex-compliant chapter when it comes to battle doctrine. Indeed, they have their own unique set of tactics depending on the situation they are in. This rash avoidance of the clearly set out rules dictated in the Codex Astartes has also drawn scorn from the Ultramarines, who view the Angels Observant as an efficient fighting force incapable of honouring the nature of battle. Not only this, but the complete avoidance of the use of Psychus has caused some to speculate that the chapter has motives beyond the defence of the Imperium. Evidence of the Angels Observant can be found mainly on the worlds surrounding Thaxkos, but reports have been transmitted of Verdant and Azure Astartes walking the fields of battle as far away from the Thaxkos region as Medringrad and Pessina 4. Often the Angels appear on the eve of a great battle, seen as a premonition of a victory to some or of doom to others. After many long years of honourable service, Chapter Master Hildengraf had still retained the original tenets of the chapter's variation of the Cult Imperialis. Numbering around at 988 Astartes, not including retainers, serfs or aspirants, the chapter consistently pledges a large amount of Space Marines to the containment of the Chaos forces seen during the 13th Black Crusade, pledging the entire chapter to the repulsion of Abaddon's forces from the Immaterium. It is commonplace to see many Astartes from the Angels Observant utilising varying forms of equipment, some even being seen wearing shields displaying heraldry adopted after an Astartes becomes a sergeant or taking another high-ranking position. Many different liveries have been seen worn by these Space Marines, including those associated with the family they originally come from. This allowance of personalisation has, according to the Inquisition, led to some renegade features within the chapter, although this remains to be seen. Not only that, but many Astartes from the Angels Observant wear the power armor of their predecessors, resulting in much differences in iconography. While the chapter has many simple flaws, its gene seed is considered one of the purest in the Imperium. As its ties to the Mechanicum are met, it has come into the questioning by the High Lords as well as the servants of the Omnissiah as to how the chapter's seed became so pure, since the original seed provided by the Administratum was nowhere near as pure as it was in the Tives. Eventually, it was discovered that this purity was in fact the result of many years of untouched advanced evolution, on the behalf of the Biscopia organ that affects the physical growth of the Space Marine. Although the chapter maintains many of its flaws without reason, the Angels Observant have proved themselves to be true Space Marines by right, and answer only to the God Emperor of mankind.